Here we go. Collette, India.
Amazing, life-changing opportunity I've had, thanks to the British Council and Ormiston. A cluster of us from the borough went off to Bhopal in India, and realistically, I know it sounds a bit of a cliche, but it's totally changed my view on education and my life, really.
That's a big sweeping statement. So,
yeah.
so why? What is it you saw that has changed your perspective on education?
Just the fact that the schools that we visited, we visited four for quite a considerable amount of time, and we dropped into 3 others. The education systems out there are sort of somewhat dated, but so effective in what they're trying to achieve. Students were in school, and most of the schools that we worked with, and the school that I'm actually partnered with here, are from a slum area, so most of the children are from slum districts, and they were in school uniforms with their equipment and incredibly keen to learn. The structure of teaching was very different from here, very teacher-led, obviously huge reduction in resources, but the students were just there, they were switched on, they were keen, and they were just soaking up all the information that they were given.
So all that you've learned, all you've experienced out there, what is it you can bring back here to Averley and Ormiston Park?
I think it's just the fact that I think we spoon feed perhaps our students too much, and we just need to give them some responsibility back for their own learning, and the fact that, you know, they are responsible for what happens in their life, and they need to kind of almost stop making those excuses and just get on and, you know, knuckle down and take the opportunities that they've got, because they've got so many opportunities compared to, you know, the students that I spent the week with in Bhopal. But, you know, it shouldn't matter, they should just be thriving to do exactly what they want, as opposed to thinking, I can't do it, or I haven't got the opportunities they have.
How many schools did you see?
We saw 4 in the district that we're working with, because they're twinned with us, with the 4 schools for the borough, but we also went into a few other schools that they were really keen for us to see. All very similar in their approach to teaching and the way in which the students spend their time at school, but it's just so different to us over here. We've got a lot to learn from going back to basics, really.
So you having been, the people from, I remember we filmed, I think about 18 months ago, the people from India came over here.
They did.
You've gone over there. What do you have to report back? What happens now?
We're doing. We have to have a project. We've got projects lined up with them that are all sort of agreed on, and they've already done quite a big part of their project, which is based around sort of folk songs and folk tales, which is now coming back into our school for us to do that and to put some information together to send out to them. So it's very much a partnership through project work. However, now that we've both seen each other's schools, it's going to be much more than that. We're not going to kind of stick to the requirements from the British Council. We're actually going to take it a lot more, embedding it into our curriculum. So us as a school here at Ormiston, everything we're going to do is going to have that Indian connection, and how can we link in with them, how can we include them in what we're doing and celebrating or being part of. Obviously technology plays a very big part in that, and we're working on that because they're quite limited in the resources they've got out there to have communication with us. But I actually spoke to the head of our school this morning, so again, incredibly keen to keep that partnership going.
Of course, you've been out there. Are the students now saying, Miss, when are we going?
Very much so, and that's what we want to happen. You know, on both sides. Every question we were asked in India from the students, well, you know, what's England like? When can we come over to visit? You know, are there opportunities for us to see your students? So, and same here, the head of ICT over here is doing a fantastic video project with the current year 7s and 8s on India, and it's just sparking their interest, and they want to know, you know, what I experienced and what it was like. So the big plan is to get some students moving around the world. Obviously that comes down to funding, and that's kind of routes that we're looking in at the moment to see how we can subsidise this happening.
And will the people in India, will they be coming back here?
Yeah, the head of our school didn't actually come on the exchange last year, unfortunately, so he's desperate to come over and be part of our school. So we're already, you know, considering how that package could come about and on what could happen. And he's just really enthusiastic about, again, getting the students over to see different opportunities for them as well.